my record button didn't work. That's awesome. So anyone watching the recording this, it's just come up not working. It's just come up, but I've got to go on now. That's cool. It's going. But I'll just cover that again.
It should have been on.
Number one skill in this to master is inviting, and that's just showing the opportunity. And that's warm market. Mr. Collis has jumped on. Awesome. Get that video working, brother. What do we got here? Where is Eric Allen? Cool. I can't do this in a cool American accent like he did it. He was bloody funny as. But you go to someone, these are the lines we use. Not a travel club like we've been told. It's not that now. You can go to that. It's like, hey mate, how are you, buddy? Whatever it is, you want to take a look at something? It's a pretty cool concept, or it's a neat idea. That's it. They want to keep it simple. And that's with anything, guys. Anything you're doing. Like Dave and Simon, he's got one coin or whatever it is. Say, hey, you guys, you can just say, you open-minded? There's a good question. Do you want to have a look at a pretty cool concept or a neat idea? One of them two options.
Sure.
What they're going to come back with. This is warm market, guys. This is people you know. And you'll see why this is important. They're going to say, what is it? Usually, the accent this guy put on the morning, he did it on the weekend was brewing. He's like, hey, what is it? Because most people we've spoken to are going to be, fuck off, mate. They're going to be like that. Like, really? That's how they're going to be thinking, but they won't say it. They'll be like, what is it? What you say to them now is the killer. This is it. Just ask them. This is warm market, guys. This is people who know you by first name, you know them by first name. That's warm market. They say by the time we're 21, we know 1,000 people that know us by first name, and we know them by first name. So you got 1,000 people that you might not realize yet. The next part is when they ask, what is it? You just ask them, say, do I have 30 minutes of credibility with you?
Do I have 30 minutes of credibility with you?
Yeah. Ask them, because that's a killer.
Did I nail it?
Hey?
Did I nail that?
Yeah. But you imagine saying that, guys. You've been to them before. You've been to them twice. This is a good one for you, Kyle, man, because I know you've done a couple of things and you've got the people around you. Go to them again. Ask them. Say, do I have 30 minutes of credibility with you? If they say no, this is the best filter ever. But that's a question that plays on their mind a bit. So question is like, well, yeah, we're sort of mates still, or we're family. Yeah. Cool.
Okay. Cool.
Then you say, I'm going to show this to you. You might love it. You might hate it. But either way, after you see it, we're still friends in the end. So you might love it. You might hate it. Either way, at the end, we'll still be friends.
Spot on. I'm writing it down.
Yeah. And like I say, when Amy gets on, I don't know where Amy is right now. She said she was going to be on, but she's got a little bit of a different interpretation. There's something in there you can add into when you say you might love it. And this is a little trick thing too. And then you'll say you probably will. So you could add that in there anyway. And like I say, when I talk to Amy, she'll add in her version of the script too. And then here's the killer. They've said yes, that they've got 30 minutes of credibility. Even if it's through messages, I ask you to set up a call now. I know we've been putting them in three-way messages, but what I've found on the weekend, if we're going to get better at this too, the three-way messages can be for credibility or validation of it. But if you get better at inviting, this is inviting and doing this, especially with your war market.
Steve,
now, hey, yep.
how did you go with asking people if you got 30 minutes of credibility? What did the most people come back with?
I've just gone through here because wait till I tell you the end line. This is the thing here. This is all together. If they say yes, even through messages, guys, you can use this last line in messages. All of mine have been in messages so far, but I've set up 7 calls tomorrow through this, guys.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, 7 calls from people I've already spoken to about it.
Well, and said no the first time round.
Yeah, or they haven't looked at it. Here's the key. They never looked at it in the first place. A lot of you people you guys have spoken to won't even look at it, will they?
No.
Nope.
No. That's why that question at the start, have I got 30 minutes or have I got 15 minutes of credibility with you? Something like that. They say no, boom, what you say then. All right, we'll go. If they say no, all right, cool.
Fuck off.
Nah, all right, cool. Just say, that's all I needed to hear. I just needed to get you crossed off my list.
Yeah.
No one likes to be crossed off a list, and I found this out as soon as I got out of the event. That's how I've set up these calls. Nobody likes to be crossed off a fucking list. But you also, even if they say yes, credibility at the end of it, either way we'll still be friends. Sit them down, organise a call, show them the video, whatever. Even if they don't like it, that's cool. I just need to get crossed off my list. Nothing done. Let's move on. Just let's move on. Because if they see that you get upset, if they see that you're not there and you're emotionally attached to them, you actually are still, and it's going to affect you. The quicker you do this, the quicker you move on. They've said straight away, speed is the best game in this business with everything. Speed. Keep going, because what happens when you keep talking to people, following something similar to this, crossing people off your list, offending people because they're going to take it personal. They are. The more you do this, the more bulletproof you come. They talk about being a rhino. That was the cool thing. Where did I write this? I got so much, they said the best way to do this is go fast through this, keep doing this, ask people if you got credibility. That question in itself is going to be a ballsy one for you to ask. Because you're going to be, fucking, what are they going to say? What are they going to say? Are they going to say no? Fuck. It's the point of this game. It'll work with anything we're doing here. But that crossed off my list, like I say, I've had people come back to me. I've had a few today that watched it and said no. I sent the video out 15 times from just that question, from just saying, hey, I know I've spoken before. I just simplified it. I know we've spoken before about this. I really, really want you to look at this. If I've got any credibility left with you, can you just spend 15 minutes to watch this video? Most of them have said yes to watch it, but I still get no's afterwards. But at least it's been showed. Then what I go in with is like, oh, that's cool. It's not for you. Do you know anyone that might love this concept? And I've got 2 names given to me out of 15. That's not bad. It's 2 names I never had before. Now, with that part, I think it's James Lee or whatever his name is, the little Asian angel. That's what Eric Allen called him. I don't know if you've heard him. He's got 65% of world ventures in Asia. He was under Eric Allen. He was not a person that Eric Allen knew. The first person Eric Allen showed this to, sat down, the guy flicked it off in 2 minutes. He said, this is one of them MLM bullshit scams. I can't believe you have stooped so low to show this to me. Because this guy was like big in sales or something. He goes, I can't believe you wasted my time to show this. And Eric's like, no, that's cool. That's all right. You've given me a time. He goes, but is there anyone you know that this is like, can you give me a name? Can you give me a number? And he goes, yeah, I'll get back to you during the week. Eric Allen had to follow up with him 3 times. He went and seen him. He said, dude, you promised me a name. He was forceful. He got given a name. He got onto that guy. It wasn't for that guy. He got given a name. The next guy, it wasn't for him. 5 names got given. He got onto Simon Lee or whatever I can't even remember his name. He's got 850,000 people below him. From this one guy who was the 5th fucking person. So you see what steps we've got to take. That's why I'm going back to people. So don't go back to them to see no. Don't go back to them. If they say, no, that's it, like we've been doing, and like I say, I've been doing this too. Go back to them and say, hey, that's cool. I understand. I've crossed you off my list, but is there anyone else you know that might be interested? Anybody at all? And that wasn't the only story of the one guy. A guy who's training at boot camp coming up in June, which I please urge everyone to go to. Please, I've got my ticket already. I got VIP. I don't know how I have because it's literally strung me out nearly broke. But
What's that about?
Hey?
What's that about?
Boot camp. That's down and dirty personal development as well. That's with the top trainers from around the world. And one guy who's coming, he is a similar story. He was contacted. One of the guys showed a lady he knew, an older lady who reached out through whatever it was. Oh, no, actually, I think he cold called her. I don't know what the exact story was, but he cold called her and she goes, no, I'm not interested. I'm happy with my life, all this sort of stuff. I'm retired. But my daughter's boyfriend can't get a job. He's out of work. He's gone to school. He's done uni. He's done business, whatever it was. I'll put you on to him. He's one of the trainers that's coming this to now. I think he was one of the fastest to go IMD in the company through someone who knew someone from asking that question. Is there someone you might know that might like this? Pretty cool. See how it's layered? I know I'm speaking a lot here, but you go back to it. Do I have 30 minutes or 15 minutes, or do I have any credibility left with you? As soon as they say yes, you get to that end question. Is there anyone you know that might be interested? If they say, nah, there's no one, say, wait a sec, I thought we had a bit of credibility here with you. I just want a name. That's it. It's the more I look at this and the way they presented it, and the more I look at it, and going from all the messages I've set out, some of them I had no idea. And some of the names that have come back to me now, as soon as I ask that question, do I have any credibility? Rolled into, that's cool, I just want to cross you off my list. It's powerful stuff. It plays on their head.
People's fear of missing out is so much.
There you go. People's fear, like they see us doing whatever we're doing, guys. They think we're friends. As soon as you take it away from them, they're like, oh, fuck. They're like just going to say, fuck you, straight up, take it all personally. But at the end of the day, we're all doing this to create a better life. If they're not there to cheer us on and support us, we don't want them there anyway.
Yeah.
We want people
it's cool.
to
It's like a power shift, hey?
Hey?
It's a power shift because they have the power when you first initially approach them, but when you tell them you're going to wipe them, basically, they shit and then
and that's the you're in or you're out thing, but this puts a more professional take on it, I believe. I believe.
Mm.
See, Michael's going by
It sounds a lot more professional as well, because it shows that you're actually organised and you had thought about them in that list, not just put them aside. And they're like, oh, hang on, I was special to them, special enough to make that list.
You can say that too. I've said it. Do you know what I said for my first lot of messages? I went to the ones that gave me the biggest no's. I went to the ones that I know would be really good at this, but they're in other companies and stuff. I'm not going for big fish. I wanted to do this at the hardest core ones that I knew. One of them sent back. She's like, piss off. She's making this girl's making $30,000 US a month in forever now. Kate McRae. She goes, I've got tunnel vision. Don't prospect me. I said, no, that's cool. I'm going to cross you off my list. She sent back tear emojis. It upset her. She's like, why would you do that? I said, well, let's get on a call. So I've got a call with her tomorrow.
Awesome.
She might not sign up, guys, but you've got to have the balls to do it. You've got to have the balls to do it. That's what I'm saying here. You've just got to have it. I like this stuff, and I'll go back to it. Michael's not wrong in what he's been teaching, but there's so many different types of people like you guys on here. We all approach things different. We all come across differently. I'm going to teach the colors soon. I'm going to watch a full DVD or what personality color. It's different than isogenics and that. Different in all companies, but these ones are bang on. I'm similar to Michael. I'm a red. The in or out works for me. It does. I've used the in or out on a few people and it works, but it doesn't work for everyone. This, I believe, is more usable. It's more usable for people around us.
What colours are we?
Oh, you're a green. You want to work shit out.
Green's my favourite colour.
Pop that.
I've got to learn more. I've got to learn more. I do. Because you
I
have
like green.
yeah, you're green. You've got a computer in your head. You want to work it out. You want to make sure things are all right and all this sort of stuff. Yeah, and that portrays onto other people. You want to hold on to them longer because you want to show them more. It's not a bad thing. I'm gonna learn these. Like I say, I've got to get the DVD and learn them properly, and then I'm going to be able to highlight and teach maybe what you might be bits of. And then that's going to help you, and it's going to help the people you talk to as well.
Put it straight.
So that's there. We'll go back to it. I want to go through it. So you're going to approach someone now. War market, people you know. Haven't seen you smile yet, Kyle. I hope you're still with me, brother.
I'm actually messaging people while I'm listening to you, man. So
don't worry about messaging for now, bro. Leave the messages for now. Leave them for now. Go back to it. You're going to approach them again. Say, hey, even better. So say, hey, do you know how I spoke to you? And just even laugh. Say, hey, do you know how I annoyed you a little while ago, a couple of months back or a month back? I apologise. I was learning. I've learned a lot more now. But, hey, that cool concept I was talking about, if I've got 30 minutes of credibility with you, would you be open to taking a look at it again or having a proper look at it? Go in like that. Crack a little joke at the start and make sure, because here's the thing. By going in and being honest about the fact that you're still learning, you were learning at the start and you could have done better, the biggest line I took from the weekend that relates to everything we do, our truth is good enough. So we don't have to tell them it's the fucking, they're going to become millionaires. We don't have to tell them stuff about the comp plan. We don't have to tell them everything we don't know. As soon as we grasp that concept, saying we're fucking simple here, we don't know everything, we've been messing this up left, right, and center. As soon as you own the fact of that, that will help you communicate this better because you're not hiding behind anything. So I'd love you to write that there. That there can relate to anything in life, guys. Because you think as humans, we're brought up to want to impress people. We want gratification from people. That doesn't work when you want to show them something. It doesn't work. You're not going to go there to impress them. They don't want to be impressed. They want real people in this game. So if
Do you want to repeat that so that I can write it down, please?
Our truth is good enough.
All right, sweet. Cheers.
Do you know what? That is an affirmation for your morning routine, guys. My truth is good enough. My truth is good enough. Say that 100 times every morning. Say it 100 times every lunchtime. Seriously. When someone pisses you off and you feel like you know you're in the right and you're just telling the truth, say that to yourself. They won't affect you as much. That came up, I reckon, about 10 times. They just dropped it in. There was so much with the way they presented. I learned a lot because I want to present. I learned a lot from it. The way they dropped in these sentences and sayings every time they were teaching something. They'd always swing back to it. It's like, just remember, when they were teaching objections, they went back to it. Just remember, your truth is good enough. The objection won't hurt as much if you're just telling it how you, from where you know, from your truth. It won't hurt as much. All right, what do we got here? Ooh. I've got another good line to use once they reject us, guys. I'm just going to find it. Oh, all right, cool. When they come back with some excuses and stuff,
Grant, it's falling.
which they always do, if they say no, just politely say. Or if they say, oh, no, I'll get back to you. This is a good one. If I'll get back to you, I'll have a look at it later. Oh, yeah, I might start next week. Things like that are excuses, guys. We've got a lot of that. We've got a lot, yeah, I'll start in a week. Yeah, I'll start in 2 weeks. We've got a lot of them, and guess what they don't do? They don't start. So straight away, say, hey, you seem like a person of integrity. Is that your polite way of saying no to me?
Call them out.
Because what you've done there, you've said to them, say, hey, you seem like you're a person of integrity. That's a compliment. They're like, yeah, fucking oath I am. I am, yeah, of course. Is that your polite way of telling me no then? Imagine getting good at that line, guys. That's a pretty cool line. The word integrity means they're going to tell you the truth. Integrity should be a value of everyone's in this game, guys. It's a tough one because we want to show them the shiny gold package. We want them to buy this. Every person we want them to sign up. So sometimes integrity, we forget about that. That's where it comes back to. Your truth is good enough. That's being integral. It means don't put an extra spin on it than that.
So how would you keep following that one up?
See what they say back. Most of them are going to tell you no.
Okay. Yeah, but they go, yeah, I'm a person of integrity. Then what do you say? Okay, cool. Yeah, all right. Watch the video and get back to me.
No. Just say, this is one sentence. You seem like a person of integrity. So they've come out with their excuse. I'll get back to you next week, or I'll start in a week or 2 weeks, whatever. The usual stuff we've been getting. Just say, hey, yeah, no, cool. You seem like a person of integrity. Is that your polite way of telling me no? Whatever they say, most of the time they're going to say no, guys. Cool, filter.
And then what would you say after that?
Nothing, go. If they say no, they're done. We don't go back to them. Done. Back to my point before, speed. They want you to keep talking to people with these simple lines. Keep talking to people.
Don't go back to the same people.
Grant.
So what my idea as well was, say, for example, you're on to different companies. So you've got Isogenics, you've got Nerium, you've got, Bitcoin, whatever else. People see you moving from one to another because the company doesn't suit us. But to them, to their eye, they might go, oh, it's probably because it's not working. How do you go about that, though?
Yeah, well,
when you
that's
actually
their assumption. That's their
when you
assumption.
really truly believe in that.
That's why I have to show up more. That's why I have to keep building a team to show this works for you guys. So you can follow.
No, I'm not talking about for us. I'm talking about for people when we talk to them. Like, say, for example, I don't know, like I'll use Grant's father, which is the worst person that you could really get into at all level about multi-level marketing.
Yep.
We managed to get him on Isogenics for a few times or something. Then he whinged and guts about it. Then the next thing, we talked about Nerium, we talked about other things. And I was like, oh, not another one. Now, he sees us do this. He's totally has lost his trust with it and go, no, you got to fail that one too. Because we moved on to something new. No, but what I'm saying is, if people say you advertise yourself, we advertise ourselves in doing something new that we truly believe in right now, because we can see it.
Yeah.
How would the others see that our perspective has changed for the best, and rather than them seeing us as, oh yeah, they're trying something new again, they're going to fail.
I'll answer that. You be honest, and you just say, it wasn't for me, I feel more aligned with this company.
Unfortunately, a lot of people don't talk though, Grant. A lot of people, they'll look at you and go, yeah, whatever, and they sort of brush you off that way.
No, that's okay. That's cool. Closed minds don't get fed. I put that post up yesterday. They've already got their guard up. Move on.
Yeah.
Who cares? Move on. Because if we let that affect us and try to convince them, that's when we get pissed off.
Yeah.
Even if you're going back, I go back to the way, if you're going back to these people and they've already got the assumption in their head, they're already like, oh, you've jumped another shift. You've jumped again.
Yeah.
You've already got there. You go back to there. You go back in, say, hey, yeah, guess what? Make a joke of it. Say, hey, this is a cool concept. Something I found that just aligns so good right now. Have I got 30 minutes of credibility with you? And if they're going to come out with this rubbish, like, oh, you're doing another one on that, just say, hey, obviously I haven't. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Next.
That's posture. Cool. What I just did there is posture. That's what, if you get good at that, confident in doing that, the more you do this, these other bloody scum that don't listen, they're going to watch. You've got to have full faith in this. There's so many people out there. Look, far out, I've jumped. You think it affects me when I'm communicating with people? I use it as a funny story. I do.
I mean, it's a learning curve for us, and we see the benefits in it. It's not about like, you know, that we know that we're in the right position now, and we're doing the right stuff.
Yeah.
It's just more for people out there who we know that, you know, that they could really use this as a vehicle, or people, you know, and you're really trying to help them out, and they don't see that. I mean, you can't obviously force feed them that, and you can just move on.
Yep.
But it's just the way they perceive it that's really hard to explain it to them, because they see you already doing another company now.
Yeah.
That's what I see.
Yeah. No, I get it. I understand that. I do. But we've got to simplify this in our own heads. It's as simple as that. These questions are used by the absolute pros, and you can see just by they play tricks on people's heads, because you're actually questioning their integrity as a person. You're questioning their values. You're questioning them. And if they're going to judge and they're going to throw out that stuff, they've got shit to work on. And it is a good filter. And like, I'm going by the stories of the guys who have been in this for 7 and 8 years. Even Michael talks about this now. Out of the last, I think he said the other day, 20 enrollments he's got. And you would have noticed there's another 3 people down in that outside leg, $2,000. There's another 3 down our outside leg too.
Shit. Awesome.
Yeah, that's going to go nuts this week. But he said out of them 20 people, 10 of them hit him up when he started, and they told him to go away. He was joking, it's bullshit and all this. They're coming back to him now. It might be 30 months down the track. That Eric Allen, he moved towns. He built a business in a town. He moved town to build the business further. He's got people asking him now, 8 years down the track, that absolutely bagged him the shit out. And he's like, yeah, you can join my travel club that's allowed me to travel the world on 655 holidays with my 4 kids and wife, while I've made so many $1 million. He does it with tongue in cheek, but it's not being sarcastic. That's posture. But yeah, sweet. It's like you guys, it's just about showing up. It's just about dealing with people's shit and getting better at it, letting it not affect you. It's what it is. The whole weekend was based around this, guys. The number one skill that gets us paid in network marketing is inviting, showing the opportunity. The video is a tool. They said utilize the tool until you get better at communicating it. You get better at dealing with no's, better at showing the video and the opportunity. More people you show it to, the more people you're going to get in. You're going to get more confidence. You're going to learn more. That's the way it works. It is a basic thing. Like I say, we get good at inviting, showing people this opportunity. The numbers will go up. The numbers will go up. You've got to have faith in that.
Did you learn anything about how to turn a network marketer in another company around when, like, if you've spoken to them previously, another says, "Oh, I'm happy where I am. I'm focused. I'm just one company," but they've been a consultant not getting paid for 2 years.
I've got heaps of people about that.
Vision.
Yeah.
How'd you get with them?
They said, don't hit them up about the business. Do not.
Okay.
Just say it's the travel club. Tell them the business is not for you, because I love the fact that you're aligned with this company.
Yeah.
Then go into it. Ask them, do I have 30 minutes of credibility with you? Do I have 15 minutes of credibility with you? I know you love this company. I know you love it. We want you to stay there. And this question was asked, man. They're like, do not go to get them. They have so much belief in the product, these guys. They've utilized it for a few years now. They've got so much belief in it that they know if these guys just get the membership and they start doing the dream trips or whatever, they're going to hang out with the people on these trips. We've got to get on a dream trip too, guys, far out. I didn't know how important they were until the weekend. There's one coming out. There's Australian ones released too, guys, which we're gonna bring out, I think, next week. And there's a mega trip in Australia this year at SeaWorld. They've booked out the whole of SeaWorld for 4 days for a mega trip. That's from people from around the world on a dream trip. Families, the works, a mega trip, just to keep watching space. But that in itself, being the product, Grant covered his mouth doing that.
The saying I've been to see where it's fucking shit, but
Yeah.
it'd be awesome.
1,000 people on Dream Trip. 1,000 people who want to have fun in the same company.
That'd be cool.
That'd be cool. That's the power of this. And
No,
guess
we've
what?
just been there. We
Hey?
were there a month ago, and we were there a month ago, and it was about 4 or 5 things that were shut down. Actually, 5 areas that were shut down. So yeah,
Yeah,
the kids were not too pleased.
that's okay. I don't. The
Cool.
reason I like these is because you get all these different people from around the world, but you get to highlight this.
That's right.
You get to highlight it on social media, guys. You don't have to go out and do live feeds and that. You just
Yeah.
post pictures, you enjoying the product. I see the blue sign
Yeah.
there. I didn't realize the full power of this until I got talking to these guys on the weekend. I have to get a Dream Trip. I don't know
Yeah.
where the fuck I'm going, but since I've got back here, I've got to find one to go on immediately. That's serious.
All right, we've got some in Cairns.
There's one. You can't get into like July, but now I think it is. It's booked out. Cairns is popular. There's a Fraser Island one.
Okay.
Which one?
Fraser Island one coming out. Sydney, there's 3 in Sydney.
Yeah.
For like weekends.
I don't know.
Actually,
Yeah, I seen all the Cairns ones. There was one for like the Daintree and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a volunteer one. I reckon that's going to be a
Yeah,
good one.
I've been talking to them.
There's none up there.
Nah, they've been doing what's the name? I can talk to someone directly about that, Dave.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got heaps of them.
I've been looking the last few days, but I couldn't find any.
Yeah, let me get back to you, man. I was actually talking to a couple of people who have done them on the weekend. 2 people who actually joined the company just to do the volunteers.
Awesome.
So think in your head, guys. You know, someone who likes donating to charity or contributing and things like that.
Yeah.
That's a good thing to mention to them, especially if it's someone in your family and that. Don't hit them with the opportunity. Just drop the whole. I'll find some videos on it for you. I might even put it in the group because that plays on their integrity as well, guys. They're going to shoot you down for something that gives back as good as the volunteers, and they are freaking brilliant. They won't do it. They won't do it. Just a thought, guys, if you're talking to people you've already spoken to.
yeah.
Because that's cool. I want to go on one of them too. I really do. Because they are really, really cool. Like they're in, I think there's Malaysia, Guatemala is a big one, Africa. They've got local stuff coming on too I've got to find out about. You can set up the sporting clubs and stuff.
Go get your black mamba in Africa.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm going to go to Africa for catch.
I knew exactly.
Deadly snake. Has to be done. The what was I going to say? What was I rolling into there? I've got to go back and think about
Dream trips.
Yeah, they're a good way to show the product off. And that's the thing. That's the best thing about it. Now, I'm going to go back. Have you got any more questions about that little bit of info I've given about how to go back and approach your warm market again?
Mate, I'm actually speaking to this one guy. He's in Kyani. I told you about him the other night. And he was keen. And we spent probably about 20 minutes on the phone. He was really keen. He said, I'll watch the video tomorrow. I followed up with him twice in about, I don't know, might be 3 or 4 days possibly. But he hasn't got back to us, man. So is that just pretty much him saying no? Or
yeah, go back to him.
Approach that.
Yeah, just go back to him and just say straight out. You seem like a person of integrity. Is this your polite way of saying no? People who don't respond to messages, write that message. You seem like a person of integrity. You've checked it out. Is this your polite way of saying no? I just need to get you crossed off my list. Yeah, you can just.
Has this guy been in Barney long?
I can't remember how long he told. He's been in there for a little while. He actually paid for one of his downlines to go over to Texas for some training. And he said that he's actually interested in branching off into another company, as is the Sheila that he sent off overseas. So that to me just thought straight away, well, this guy's going to be interested in this because he likes to travel. And I didn't go too much into details. I was telling him basic things and asking questions about him as well. So, but yeah, no, it's just really weird that he's ignoring me now because he was keen as mustard.
Ask him if he do you know what rank he was?
Oh, he's got a few. I think he might be Sapphire. I'm pretty sure
Okay.
he said Sapphire.
The biggest thing, I'd just ask him. It's like a bit like Nerium there, Steve. It's the uni level system. Unless he's hitting Sapphire each month, he's not getting paid.
Yeah, I was in Kyonic for about 14 months.
Oh, okay, cool. So you know about it. Yeah, sweet. Yeah, same here. We were under Dean Langley.
Oh,
And-
right,
Yeah, and yeah, unless you got your rank each month, you don't get paid.
That's
And you can have as
right,
many
yeah.
people in your team as you want. It's just shit. You're always relying on people, and it's a product-based service, which is just a really hard sell these days because everyone's trying to push some sort of potion or lotion or something like that. Where we've just got a membership, pure and simple. Piece of piss.
I'm glad you've brought that up the way you've spoken about that, Grant. It goes back to it before. That's your story, jumping from fucking network marketing to network marketing company. You've had the experience of why you've jumped. Not blaming uplines, not blaming you, just a line you use then. So there's that many products with that much competition on the market. We've found one that is a VIP travel membership. It's the result of why you're all out there busting your ass, selling all these pills and potions to make money to spend on fucking holidays.
Yeah,
Mm.
Yeah, for sure.
that's exactly right.
Now, my number one instruction from once you get off this call, off this training, is write up a list again. A big list. Write it up. There's no messenger and all that. It's got to be written down. Write it down, whiteboard, big book, whatever. Because like I've spoken about, these people might say no now. Because there's no reason you can't go back in 6 months. There's no reason why you can't go back in 8 or 9 months. Oh, look out. You got someone else look out? Hi, how are you?
Hi,
How are you?
how are you?
I'm fantastic. Yourself?
So you could actually hear quite. That's a little bit embarrassing.
No, it's not. There's no embarrassment here.
I'll let you get back.
So,
I didn't stop raping him or anything. That could have been so bad.
I love Zoom calls for this very reason.
I normally have me speaker on mute.
No, it's all good, man. Oh, look out. Dave's got company as well. Let's just share it around. You actually missed a call before, or I was actually talking to Mr. Aaron Baldock. He's
so
one
how
of
are you?
the guys.
To Jamie.
Hello, how are you? Nice to
Oh,
meet
it's a
you.
bit dark in here.
Yeah, I had a call with Mr. Aaron Baldock, and I had someone.
Where's your partner, Steve?
Yo, I'm getting to the story. I had her jump in on a video call with Mr. Aaron Baldock. We were being serious. And you don't want to know what she was wearing. So, list, guys, a list. Now, someone like you, Joshy, with a list, man,
Yeah.
your friends or whatever, put them on a list. The ones you work with at Macca's, write them on a list. You can even go family, like away from the people around you.
Yeah. Like away from that special one person, eh?
Yeah, he'll come around. It's all right. I just have to have $1 million.
Eventually.
I just have to have $1 million in the bank and be owning a yacht somewhere on the other side of the planet, and you want to fucking join me.
Oh, it's not even that. I reckon if I get the result, he will.
Exactly, man.
Or when I get the result, he will.
Come up with a list. And Dave, this will work as well, man. And Simon, if you can hear, I know you're muted there and you don't want to show your face and all that, but this will work with OneCoin and that as well, guys. Make a list. Write it down. So you have it there.
He's not the best looking bloke.
Who, Simon?
Bang.
Cop that. He has to speak.
Yeah. I know, I'm trying to get him to say something.
Oh, look out.
Bait him.
Here comes my guest now. Give me food. You can say hi or not? So what? Everyone else can just jump on it tonight. It's like a really fun one tonight.
She's part of the World Ventures team, isn't she?
She is. She's in the other room.
Hi.
I don't.
We can be on this call.
Yeah.
Get stuck into
A
it.
bit lonely. Really cheeky.
Not good enough.
Nice. Oh, he's so cute. George,
You've embarrassed him now. It's cool.
Yeah, I'm a bit shy.
We've had everyone else's.
oh, fuck off. You're not shy.
We've had the whole couple thing going
Nah.
on. Trying to get some interference, except
You
Josh.
need us to come in there.
Josh, where's your guild?
Okay, that's it.
You can go now. Thank you for the dragon fruit.
I'm going to show your mum what I got.
Okay, yeah, cool. I'll be finished soon. That's awesome.
How many people were at the event?
Anywhere between 2,500 and 3,000. You know,
Jeez.
it was awesome. There was times there where there was not heaps of people. Like a quarter of the VIP wasn't filled up for a lot of the weekend, which was a bit disappointing. They were down on the floor.
Mhm.
But up the end, if you've been to the Brisbane Convention Centre, I think you have, Grant.
Yeah.
All that, you know, how it's all on the floors with chairs with isogenics. There's a lot more people who go to isogenics, but it was in the stadium sort of one, in like the theatre,
Yeah.
like with all the
Yeah.
stadium seating. All that was full, all the way around. It was the energy and the noise and back to it. The energy was next level. It was freaking crazy. It wasn't just about the amount of people there. It was more about the people who were there and how enthusiastic and how much energy they had brought. So that was pretty cool.
So comparing it to the energy, like at the Isogenics event, say when they first kick it off in the morning at the ISO event, where they got the beach balls and the music pump and everyone's jumping around. It looks like the World Venture ones like that, but amplified to me on the videos.
Yeah, it was. It was
Is that
amplified, and it wasn't, hey, share the shot. It wasn't stuff like that. It was just, let's just get up and
Yeah.
be clowns. And it's everyone.
Yeah.
It's all about getting out.
Oh, you would have thrived.
I was wrecked. I had like an hour and a half sleep on the Friday night. So I went in there on Saturday. I was bugging. I was wrecked and I needed that. But the Sunday morning was next level. That was crazy. Seriously, that energy at the start of the day for a Sunday morning. And then Marcus Setter, who's the head trainer in the company, he's been in sales for 30 years. The company's not that old. He's been in sales for 30 years. So he's been doing this a long time. He's the trainer for the whole company. He was coming out, but the energy when he came out, and then he come out and did a church joke. Talk about getting out of your comfort zone. Here's a guy getting up there. He doesn't know who's in the audience. He doesn't know what religion they're in. He doesn't care. He come out and crack
Oh, Bible bashers in the audience.
But he proved a massive point. Can't have that. But he proved a massive point on getting out of your comfort zone, how it applies to everyone. Like everyone. He went out there and he's like, holy shit, it's church Sunday or something like this. He goes, I don't know about you guys, but this wouldn't normally happen in where I come from or something like that. And he's like, I don't care if you're spiritual or whatever you are. And he cracked some joke about it because people were going crazy in there. And then he rolled out about an hour later, he dropped in a religion joke again. Out of comfort zone, proving a point. It was gold. But yeah, that's... Simon, I don't know if you say it. I'm Crook. I don't think you want to see or hear me. Yes, we do. We miss you. But back to it. I just want a couple of other things here. I've got enough to keep doing this every second night, guys. Seriously. There's so much here, but inviting is where we get paid. You become good at inviting, you get good at getting paid. It's as simple as that. You get good at that. Promoting, it's the same thing. Just keep doing what you're doing. Just do it more. Get to a point where you can utilize the product. You get good at inviting, you get more people on, more customers. Guess what? You get paid a little bit more. You get more points. So you get cheaper use of the product. That's where the power of it comes in. I think I've got like 1,300 Dream Trips points now. That's what I've got. I can use it off a holiday. And that's going to keep going because you get You get the volume from below you guys. This is where the power of the product comes in. Yeah, we've got the booking engine and everything where the prices are going to be very, very close. But you start to utilize the power of the product. Book your holidays, look at holidays 6 months in advance. Most of you do. If you're at a job, guys, you've got to wait for holidays anyway. You've got to look towards the end of the year. Dave's got a good froze picture there. That's funny.
Yeah, I don't know where you'll be, but I'm thinking about going up to Cairns July.
Do it on your own.
I don't know where you'll be, but what was that?
Do it on your own. It'll be more powerful for the people watching you. You join up, go to a dream trip. You don't know anyone, and you're with all these amazing people from around the world having fun. Certain people, we want to, as humans, we want to belong to something. We want to belong to something. We've got this internal drive to be a part of a group or a team or a community. For a lot of people, this is what it is for a lot of people. So they see that part of it. That's what they're drawn to. Me, I was drawn to the business and the people and the personal development. But now I get the community and all the people I've met on the weekend. I'm like, yeah, I want to travel with these crazy people. Seriously, I don't know if you've checked out Joey Garuch, guys. You want to go on a dream trip with that crazy bastard. That's the sort of stuff you can look at it. People want to see that stuff too. Promoting is that. Promoting is just getting people to the events. Showing people you're at the event. Then live streams on the weekend. I'll set up one call from the live streams. It might not seem like much, but a few messages from people in other travel companies. It started up new conversations with people. They might be.
Hey, can I add something?
Yeah.
Talking about Joey the other night. So, like, if you guys aren't aware, Joey's in our upline.
Yep.
I was having trouble booking this holiday down here in Brisbane.
Yep.
And I was about to throw the phone against the wall. It was that bad. And I just sent a message to Joe, and I'm like, hey, mate, look, I'm in your downline. I'm having massive trouble booking this thing. It keeps giving me the wrong figure. I've got on the customer service, and that'll help him. Can you help? And within like 5 minutes, he'd hooked me up with some other lady in a complete opposite downline who sorted out in 5 minutes. Just said, hey, look, you're clicking the wrong link. Click this. This is sorted. She sent me a whole heap of screenshots. And that was just awesome.
Huckster?
It was so like when you go to your book and other travel.
What was the girl that you spoke to? Janaea Huckster?
Oh yeah, I think so. I think that might have been her name. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm good friends with her. She's cool.
Yeah, but it ended up being just like a core special on their booking thing. You click that, it was doubling the price. So she said, just go to the next page, sort it out, bang. Perfect as. So
that's the sort of stuff.
Joey's awesome, and Joey just hooked me up like that. Problem solved.
They are, and that's what I found with it too. And this is the stuff I've got to learn. He's been doing this for about, I think, 8 months, 7-8 months. He's the same. He didn't know all this sort of stuff, and we're all going to pick up little things like that from other people in the company. The 24-hour concierge I used to book my whole weekend. I rang up Friday morning to get a flight and accommodation. We got accommodation like 5 minutes from the venue. Amy stayed there. It's not always going to happen like this, but they got it in a completely brand new hotel called the Milton. Not a cheap rip-off of the Hilton. It sort of is, but it was good. 2-bedroom, $150 a night. Turned out to be a 3-bedroom. But I rang the concierge. That's my point with this. I actually utilised the concierge because I wasn't going through, because I started looking through the app, typing in hotels, typing in places. I couldn't find shit. I couldn't split up the bedrooms and stuff. But I just rang up the concierge. That's part of the platinum. I'm glad I got platinum for that, but I utilised that part of it. The hire car I booked through there. The hire car was $200 for a week, even though I went back after freaking 3 days. For the week, it was $200 from Friday to Friday. That's pretty cool. But then my flight back was bloody expensive. It was crazy expensive because I booked that like Monday afternoon and I flew out Monday night. So it's not always going to be the best deals with that app. It's not. But I, for myself for the weekend, that was a massive win for me. Massive win. Last minute, utilising the concierge. Then my flight back on the way back was like, I looked at that compared to Qantas and it was $60 more. Last minute, can't do shit about it.
Yeah, that's the difference.
Yeah, but it was last minute.
Because we're gold at the moment. We're going to upgrade. So,
yeah. for the use of the
How much is
concierge.
a concierge?
Yeah, I think I just paid for it with that one hotel. I really do. And that's
Yeah.
not going to happen all the time. Big part of the product. A really big part of it. But it's not always going to be better.
We don't accrue any points booking other travel, do we?
No, I don't think so. Hey, we accrue points from the volume from the team building and eating at Dream Trips Local.
Yeah.
Definitely something, Kyle, you can look at in if you're heading to Sydney and stuff. Even you, Dave, in Melbourne, and Simon. A couple of restaurants there, Dream Trips Local, open up. Sydney's got 33, which is crazy. You can go and eat at them. Invite some friends out for dinner once every few weeks or whatever it is. Go there. Get them all to pitch in for the meal. Swipe your app. You might get $30 or $40 US put in your dream trip to take a holiday. That's
Cool.
pretty cool. Now, like Dave and Simon in Melbourne. Even if you start talking to people and all that sort of stuff, you just go out for dinner with your partner every now and then. Go to a place like that and utilize it. Get some points up. We got to get some here in Cairns. I'm working on it, don't worry.
We do.
Yeah, it's happening, man. It's happening.
God, I wish I was involved in this stuff when we went to Hawaii.
Hey?
We went to Hawaii, like, what, a month ago now?
Yeah.
Stayed at Hilton, and how much do you reckon Mum paid for the week? We were there for a week, stayed in Hilton Hotel, 12 grand.
What?
12 grand.
We got the deal.
Would you eat caviar for fucking breakfast every day, did you?
But that was just hotel.
Just a hotel.
Yeah.
Annual
We just stay in
rate.
the fucking penthouse or something.
Yeah, probably a penthouse.
Josh,
No.
go to your mother and say, hey, I'm part of a VIP travel club. Do you want to check it out?
Yeah, exactly.
No, I'm part of a cool concept.
Oh, yeah.
I'm part of a cool concept and need idea. Do you want to check out what it is?
You should listen to my uncle.
Yeah, listen to my uncle right now.
Yeah, exactly. 12 grand.
Go slap her first. Say, Mum, that 12 grand could have been put to a lot more fucking holidays. Say, the next 12 grand, can you have a look at this? Tell you what you think. Put Jaco onto me. He needs to talk to me anyway.
Show it to her. Go on the app. Show it to her. Type in the Hilton through the app. I'll be able to.
My God.
Yeah, see, you guys going there?
Yeah.
12 grand.
All right. Just
we stayed, Hilton Village.
I've just got to wind up, guys. But I just want to drop a couple other things in here. Back to one of the points I made earlier about speed and talking to people. You've got your list. There's a number of things that happen here while she jumps around the back there.
Sorry.
No, you're not.
Hey.
The more people you talk to, the quicker. The more you work through that list, you get better at talking to people. You get better at handling no's. You will get more people on because you get better at communicating it. Speed is the biggest thing in this. They've all said it. Numbers and speed. The more people you talk to, the quicker. The better you're going to get at this way quicker. I'm just going to find what we got here. Well, that's so much in here, guys. It is crazy.
No, I'm not eating.
What else we got there?
How come you jumped out of Kyani, Kyle?
I just was going nowhere with it, mate. And to be honest, just a lot of the questions that you get, it's everyone's skeptical about what they put in their body. And, I got the product into the hands of a couple of diabetic people. And, they said that it helped them in a massive way, but they still wouldn't pay for it. So, I don't know, mate. I suppose just all the rejection. I just found it hard to, promote the product.
Yeah.
Because as soon as you, I find a lot of times the people, as soon as you give them a product that's in relation to their body, they're really skeptical about it. Like, you know, whether it's something that they got to take like a food, or whether it's something that they got to put on their face like cream or makeup or whatever it is for chicks, even guys, I guess. But yeah, it's you know, as soon as it touches the body, then people suddenly, like, you know, alarm bells on. But they're okay to go and buy products from Coles and other places that are full of junk shit. But yeah,
Did you
it's weird.
Is it test on animals? Is it this? Is it that? Like it's
Yeah.
oh,
So do you go to Coles? Yeah. Do you buy that? Yeah. So you don't care, but you're okay, like, you know, to question it about it.
yeah. I
Mm.
think
has
it
your
actually,
team, sorry, has your team followed you over? Or looking at it?
no, not at all. One of the guys left as well. I had about a team of 8, but it was just, I think it was just people just signing up for support. I only got, I don't know, 2 genuine sign-ups that actually wanted to work the business. One of the guys is still there, and he's pretty happy there. He's got tunnel vision. And the other fella, yeah, he's just completely off network marketing. So, yeah, I didn't really. I've come a long way from Kyani anyway, and you know, I'm happy. Pretty much where I'm at. It's just some of the people I used to work with. I don't think I'd really want to work with now anyway.
Mm.
All right, cool. We'll get back to it so I can wind up. Other thing that I'm going to set a task for you to do. I want you to find the fast start. Some paperwork to the back office. There will be a prize for whoever finds it, puts it in the group.
What do you want us to find?
The fast start. Might be
The
under
fast start.
yeah, it might be under a different heading too.
Get your first 4.
It's an actual spreadsheet of steps for a fast start. I say there'll be a prize for the winner.
I'm definitely not searching it now.
Now, it might be something to do with tickets to boot camp. That might be.
So what's the go with boot camp? Explain a little bit more. Well, how long is it? When's it on?
I'll put a post in the group about it.
All right, thanks.
Yeah, it's in June.
Wait.
It's in June. But the biggest thing, if you want to grow a team, and this is pointed at me because I've got a team of you guys already. You guys have got a couple of numbers in there. Get them to events. Then you don't have to teach them shit. You just put them in front of the pros. Get them in the energy. Look at Amy. Seriously, she has spoke to a lot of people. See her live feed yesterday, whenever it was. That was a different Amy.
Mm.
Got like 900 views already. That's the power of events. Even being around her, I could hear stuff pop in her head. She's just got to get that thing going. The power of events. So we've got to get people, you guys, to an event. I'm going to help you out wherever I can. Seriously, this weekend wasn't as well organised, but now I understand the power of it. Boot camp is huge. The regionals, I'll put dates and everything in the group. The regionals are in your capital cities. They won't be in Cairns. They're going to be in Brisbane, Sydney, Melbourne, maybe Adelaide and Perth. So I might even head to Melbourne for a regional if I'm about. I'm pretty sure they're at the start of May.
Oh, get around it. Come to Melbourne.
If they are, I'm going to be in Peru, but I'm going to do whatever it takes to get all you guys to a regional. That's a big thing that I've taken away from here. Savas told the story of how they were doing it themselves, and how much duplication they got when they got 10 people to an event. It was crazy numbers. Their business absolutely exploded. The visuals he was
We're in his downline, aren't we?
Hey?
Savas is our upline.
Savas is, yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Michael and Shane.
Yeah, not definitely, but I'm pretty sure he's somewhere way up there. Yeah. Even if he's not, it doesn't really matter. But events, but someone find that fast start, gives you some steps in that on there. Find that, post in the group. Like I say, it's going to be something to do with boot camp tickets. So if you're watching the recording, which I pray that the other guys get on and watch a recording in this, find that. Also, I'm just going to run through a couple of things here. There's so many one-liners for the weekend, you can take anything from it. I've already said this one. Closed minds don't get fed. You go into a conversation with that and fully believe it. As soon as someone puts their guard up, throws bullshit at you or whatever, next. Move on. Next. Cool. Just say, no, that's cool. I'll cross you off my list. They might even come back after that. You don't know. Haha. Simon Cost. It's a fast start sheet. Simon, there's a link somewhere in the back office, somewhere, maybe Dream Trip, somewhere out there. It's there. Here's the messages too. Be better if you showed your head and spoke. But back to it. Closed minds don't get fed. Here's something I used in one of the live feeds on the weekend. Now, this was said to me in sort of a way the other week. Sort of a way. Potential is a word that means that they haven't done anything yet. I got that said to me in some uncertain way because I haven't got the results yet. You guys have got shitloads of potential. But if you take that in meaning that you haven't done anything yet, like I did, it hurt. Everyone in here, the ones watching the recording, everyone in the team, you all got potential to do good things. Even this thing.
I got so much.
She has so much potential, which means she's got so much of fuck all yet. But it's the point how that can hurt.
You missed.
Or what?
Oh, nothing. You missed.
Doesn't matter. You'll have to watch the recording.
That's it.
Now I've got evils.
Give him a backhand.
Oh, she can backhand him.
I have to wear a helmet in the room. Don't worry.
What? TMI.
So take that on board, guys. Seriously, take that personally on board. You've all got shitloads of potential in life. But you aren't where you want to be yet. You aren't. So potential is shit. You don't want potential, you want results. You want the life you want. How are you going to get there? You guys, seriously, and I've actually taken this in notes, but it's coming back to me how they presented this. There's people out there now that are looking for leaders. They're craving leaders. And leaders don't have potential. Leaders are putting themselves into action. Leaders are doing...
Wait, what did you say that fast start was? Because I'm pretty sure I just found it.
Post it in the group and I'll tell you if you're right or wrong.
I think I beat you.
Damn it.
If you're going to teach, this is the reason I do this. If you're going to teach someone coming in, like I didn't show you properly, like Michael didn't show you properly, duplicates. So if you can do it and find it yourself, that duplicates.
Yeah.
True?
All right, I'm still going to take a photo of it and put it in the group.
Yeah, cool. But back to it, like I say, people out there are craving leaders. If you guys are going to build a business or a team, you've got to be a leader. True?
Yeah.
It's simple.
Yep.
People are craving leaders. They are. But leaders are the ones who take complete ownership of whatever it is. There was a massive piece on upline, downline stuff. How they spoke. Come into this business not worrying about upline, not worrying about the spillover, like extra people. Take ownership of whatever it is. And I think you've got the brunt of this from Michael in a different way, Grant. Ownership of this is your business. This is your business. Whatever happens, doesn't matter. People pull out, people leave, people up above you don't help you, people down below you don't help, or whatever it is, people don't show up.
Don't cry like little
like what Chicha just said, don't cry. Marcus Setter, the head trainer of the whole company, was impersonating people crying on the friggin' stage. He was impersonating people crying on the stage. He's like, seriously? Man up, grow up. Your own business. If you're a leader, you want to attract other leaders, be it other network marketing companies, anything like that. No one's going to jump ship at all unless they see you as some sort of leader. And that's like complete ownership. I'm going to teach leadership in the next one of these I do, but I'm going to teach it from a part of, from Savos. He's put 20 points here on leadership. It was absolutely epic, and he's created this from his own experience. Now, Savas Christofi has done, I think, 6 years of Tony Robbins, and you can tell. When he talks leadership, you stand up and listen. And he says ownership. But I'll teach that in the next one of these, which is probably going to be Thursday night. The other thing here, I'll go back to it. Success and money love speed. So what are you going to get fast at? What are you going to go fast at? Talking to more people. Gary Vee says it all the time. Speed, 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 speed. The person who wants to work it all out, the person who gets held up all the time and wants to wait till another day, they're not the one who gets in front. They're not the one that gets better quicker. They get better slower. They handle rejections worse because they linger on it. They wait on it. So you just go boom, 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 boom. The more no's means the more yeses you get. I love this one.
Well, did everyone see Michael's post about leadership earlier?
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, where we tagged everyone. Yeah.
Huh?
But this links in with the speed one. Competence, which we're all caught up in wanting to get good at this before we go and approach people. Competence is a byproduct of massive action. Did you get that one?
Competence is a massive byproduct of.
No. Competence is
whatever
a
the rest was.
byproduct of massive action. So back to the point. Talk to more people. Massive action on just talking to more people. Yeah. This is a good one. Keep to yourself. When someone has an opinion in what you're doing, everyone, just I want to say this to someone. Your opinions don't pay my bill. Say that in your head, but guys, please don't. I don't want people messaging me saying, "Fucking, did you teach these guys to say this to?" But it's true. The opinions of others do not pay your bills. The opinions of others do not build your fucking dreams, either, do they? The opinions of others are the things that we let affect us to hold us back.
The opinions of sheep don't matter the wolves.
Oh, look out.
Hey, we better get going. Shit's about to get freaky here.
Yeah, we can get kicked out.
No, that's all right.
We're getting kicked out of the VIP room.
Have you
It's
told
shut
them what you're doing at the moment? Oh,
Not yet.
what was that, Grant? Oh, my God.
Let's be boogaloo. We're wrapping this shit up.
Yeah, no,
We're going
that's
to catch
cool.
up with you. Thank you.
I don't know if you've put that thing in the group yet. Joshy, Mr. Collis is onto this too, just before his go.
I already put it in. I don't know what happened to it, but I've already put it in. Yeah, I put it in.
Might have 2 winners here. I don't know if you're there. Simon, did you do a post in the group as well? You can do 2 posts. Anyway.
I put a couple of pictures in the Zoom comment.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're the right.
Oh, did you? It hasn't come up.
Yeah.
I'll tag you in it again.
No, I haven't looked at Facebook. Yeah, Grant's got to go because he had a cramp on his inner thigh by the look of it, and he was trying to shake it out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Cheers for being on. I wasn't going to go this long, but I've got absolutely shitloads here to pass on to you. Seriously. That little script at the start, message more people, call more people, talk to more people that you know, that your warm market, write the list. The fast part start whatever it is that's been put in the group. If they're the same, they probably are. Have a look at that sheet. If you get a chance, we'll print it off. But Josh, instructions, or Simon, whoever's listening, how you found it, where you found it, instructions, so everyone else can jump on and have a look too. The other reason I want people to do these little tasks and stuff too is I don't want to have to be just telling you all what to do. We've got to learn some of this stuff ourselves. It's a business too. If you're doing the business, it is. Anything. Find some stuff out. Be curious, guys. I was on the call with Duda tonight. She's in the UK. Very hard to get on a call with her. She was finding stuff herself and telling me about it. That's the way to do this. That's the way that's going to create a better team for you to come in, because you're going to know where it is. It takes a lot off me too. But then in turn, it's going to take a lot off the guys below you too if they do the same thing, isn't it?
Definitely.
Yeah.
You got to click every link in your back office, see what it does.
Yep. I've done that and I still can't find shit. I've seen stuff and I still have to go through it again to find it again. There's a lot of info in there.
Yep.
There is. And like I've learned from Michael, he's all about sign up, close, conversation, close, close, close. I ask him where shit is. He's like, fucking find it yourself. I don't sook up. I don't sook up. I find it myself. But anyway, guys, I appreciate you've been on. There's some gold at the start of there with the conversation stuff. That's our most important stuff, guys. Inviting is number one. Speed, massive action. We are all people of integrity. And we all, our truth is, I can't even remember it now. It's not written down in front of me. What is it? Someone tell me.
I didn't even catch the first part of that conversation, so I have no idea what we're on
What is our truth?
Our truth. I've actually got that written down. See what school does to you? You have to have everything written down, otherwise you don't remember it.
Good.
What'd you say?
What is our truth? What did you say to say every morning? Remember?
Our truth is good enough.
Boom!
Yeah, our truth is good enough.
Always remember that, guys.
And say that 10 times every morning.
100.
Yeah.
Oh no, start up, Greg.
What was it? 100 times every morning, 100 times at lunch.
Yeah. My truth is good enough. My truth is good enough. I am fucking unstoppable. I am a superstar. I'm a legend. I'm a leader of leaders. Stuff like that. Cool. Anyway, guys, I've wrapped this up 8 times. I talk too much, but I appreciate you being on here, listening, taking notes. Now let's go apply it.
Yeah. I must speak to the surgeon tomorrow. Never know. I'll be stuck on that bed. May as well speak to the nurses.
Yeah, with the dribble at your mouth.
Shut up, Greg.
All right.
Cool.
Thank you, Steve.
Thank you,
See
guys. Bye-bye.
See you, other legends.